Alright, what's up guys? Got another war video. Uh, Already jumping right in here. Got Ghost Rider, Iceman Blade, and yeah, I kind of just figure let's bring in Ghost Rider. This first node is probably the easiest on my path. Gonna just be a diversity champ. I thought it was Cyclops, that's what we get. So I don't want to lose any health on my other champs. So just a little Ghost Rider action to start off with. But yeah, sorry for the delay in uploading these. Try to get them out a little faster next time. But yeah, this war's from a few days ago. But yeah, simply Ghost Rider just evading the L1, doing what he does best, putting some judgments on. And actually with this fight, it made me think Ghost Rider was going to be useful for the rest of my path. And you'll kind of see I make a mistake coming up. But anyways, there's no real risk in this first fight using a 4-star Ghost Rider, but at the end of this video I pretty much committed that I'm never using a 4-star to fight again, just because how few hits they can actually take. But yeah, it does take a lot of hits. If you notice, I'm almost reaching 90 hits here to just finish this node. It's one of the easiest ones, so yeah, at least didn't take any damage really. But Ghost Rider gets through. And this next fight, I'm going to bring in Ghost Rider again because it's an unstunnable node and it's a tech, so I'm figuring it's going to be just Ultron, and I've fought Ultron on here with Ghost Rider, just kind of shut down his healing and stuff. But it's not the Ultron that I expected it to be. We get the Labyrinth Ultron, which, I don't know, I enjoy fighting, but I just wasn't really prepared for him, I guess. And I'm just not doing as much damage. So, I mean, right here, you can kind of predict the next time I attack him, he's going to evade. There it is. So, back up. Yeah, get that Fate Seal. Sorry, guys. Dog's barking outside. Yeah, right there. Didn't predict the evade. Hit me immediately. Evade to light punch, and just pretty much that ends Ghost Rider's life. And it's a death that I shouldn't have on my path, especially on that node. So really not a strong showing. But just bring in Blade. I get the villain boost off for Danger Sense. So yeah, making sure just bait out the L1s and not push them to the L2. Just those are a little more risky. Right there, probably shouldn't have thrown my special there, but luckily he didn't retaliate and hit me. But yeah, Blade, should have just brought in Blade for this fight. If it was either Ultron, he would have made quick work of it. I just wanted to try to save Blade a little bit more. So got a little greedy with Ghost Rider, but next time probably won't be bringing him into too many fights, just because it's too risky, basically. Alright, node 24, I scouted this out. I know it's going to be a Medusa, rank 4. Medusa on this node is pretty tough, just because Blade will not get Danger Sense, and definitely having to boost up here. But yeah, just kind of contemplating which boost I want to go with. I decided on the advanced power boost just to kind of try to get a good early start, because sometimes This fight can last a while. And what I probably should have done is throw in some more boosts. And again, I've made this mistake before. I just don't think I was aggressive enough in this fight. But I definitely start off throwing the L1 because I want to get my power gain going and start working on that bleed. And yeah, I'm gonna attack back with the heavies whenever I get a chance. A couple times there, I probably should have attacked her after my parries. But you'll see a few mistakes in this fight. Right there, limber, I wasn't taking it into account. There I just throw off my L2 to get some space. Again, take a few extra hits unnecessarily. In my combo early just so I can make sure to get off the special there. And we're already almost a minute in and I haven't done any damage basically. So right here is where I'm really starting to rethink how I'm going to do this fight. And I'm trying to proc dexterity less. Kind of evade a little earlier, but that's just not working out for me. And yeah, now my parries are pretty much done. And this fight's looking way less doable because I'm having the heavy not being able to get a good in. And yeah. So one thing you can do is push her back on her block. Should probably utilize that a little more because right here I'm getting cornered. And at least with Blade you don't mind just blocking her L2 because you get to regen through the block damage pretty much. But here I'm trying to mount a comeback and hoping that she'll kind of cooperate a little more. Probably shouldn't have dex at it right there. Yeah, because at this point giving her more regen is just going to make this fight at least last longer. And with 30 seconds left, I'm at the point now where I'm just thinking I need to do as much damage as possible to her. Because I'm going to timeout here, guys, and need to come back in and not have the same mistake happen and be able to get her down quicker. But yeah, the one thing that I definitely would say that I regretted using that advanced power boost because I was only able to use it once. But yeah, I have taken down a Medusa on this node before, but gotta be way more aggressive and try to learn from these mistakes. But yeah, heal up Blade, just because I'll probably be using him later in the war again, so might as well get the heals in. And yeah, taking advantage of those early parries is definitely what you have to do, because you'll run out of parries if you're too reliant on it. You'll run out of them super early, so... Yeah, right there was able to not proc dex, so I was able to get a good amount of damage in on her. Yeah, right there I didn't evade far enough for my heavy to hit, so got blasted by the second part of her heavy. Right there I just triggered my L1 because I saw Living Strands had kind of popped up, so didn't want to accidentally hit her again with a light and get auto parried, so I just kind of threw my L1 early, and luckily she auto-blocked that. Next fight, we got a 5-star Mystic, power gain. So, just gonna bring in Blade for this one. After getting past that, the fight before, this one seems like a piece of cake. So, again, used a good amount of potions this one, but gotta get through this path. Gotta minimize the deaths as much as possible, so it's necessary. And yeah, with Mordo here, the plan is just to hopefully shut down his power gain and try to bait these specials. So his auto power gain is turned off, but now I'm just trying to bait this SP2, but he's not throwing it, and I just basically gave him a special 3 with Mystic Dispersion. But luckily his special 3 doesn't hit hard, so Blade can really come back from this. Not too much of an issue. And yeah, notice here, throw an SP2 and that's already taken off about 80% of his health. And yeah, just one bait of his SP, no, that was his SP2, and then yeah, kills him. Alright, this is the power shield node, and I notice it's a science with persistent charge, so it's either got to be Sentry or MCOC. And I could bring in Blade and it would be easier, but I wanted just to bring in Iceman because I thought that, I don't know, I thought I could just take it out really quickly with Iceman. And yeah, we get a MCOC, and this guy's running suicides, and this is actually probably, although I win this fight, this is probably like the worst fight of my path. But luckily I'm not getting parried or anything. Like right there, I blocked, or I parried his L1, and I tried to like evade out of it multiple times. So it basically just dropped my block, and same thing happened there. I blocked the first hit and tried to evade out of it. So just kept doing that because I wanted to get an easy entry, and when I really should have just been evading his L1s and making him kill himself with recoil. But yeah, so this power shield node, so I can only do damage on specials, so my plan is just to kill him with my L1s. Hopefully put some frostbites on him. Getting a few. And again, that's the third time that's happened where I just dropped my block on his L1 when I could have easily just either evaded or just straight up stopped it. But anyways, he goes down, and I took like 70% health on my Iceman when in reality I probably could have saved most of my health. But at least we get another chance for redemption. This will be my last fight. This is the Brute Force and Poison node, and it's another Cosmic, but this time I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Hyperion because I scouted this guy as well. And I bring in Iceman, just a small heal, a little boost, combat regeneration, and that actually ends up helping because you'll see with Brute Force I do start taking damage, and I take some chip damage, block damage. But the plan with Iceman is tank the L3 with his ice armor. Pretty much don't get hit any other time. So like you would fight Hyperion on map 6, you can take the L3s, but I try to keep a SP3 in my back pocket just to reform my ice armor whenever I need to. But yeah, it's a lot of baiting, and it's kind kind of a longer fight. But just got to play it careful. And there is an unblockable L2 here, but with Hyperion, just give him the space, and I'm trying to back up as far as possible just to not risk it at all. Yeah, once I see him get the third bar of power, I don't mind just attacking into him. Yeah, again, take that one, and I'm immediately going to throw my L3 here just to make sure I reform Ice Armor. But yeah, there is a little bit of risk in timing out with Iceman just because he doesn't hit very hard, but with a minute left and we're getting ready to get into Assassin's range, it's still looking pretty good. But yeah, luckily we were able to bait that right there because I think the animation of the L3 might have been pretty troublesome if he threw another L3 right there, because that does take a good amount of time off the clock. But yeah, after a few kind of poor fights, in this one with a good fight, take out this Hyperion on kind of a problematic node. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I mean, I do come in here and clean up a mini boss that one of my teammates had taken down most of the way. Just a Labyrinth Ultron again. So he's pretty low, and I don't bother healing up with the blade. Although there is one little sketchy moment, but it doesn't end up being bad. Yeah, always got to watch out for those evades. That's where this guy's going to get you. And of course, ending a combo. If he evades before you end a combo, at least you can kind of recover. But if he evades at the end of your combo, if you're ending your combos on 5 hits, it's not going to be good. But yeah, take him out. That's the end of my fights. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry I didn't post any war videos sooner, but we do end up winning this one. So starting off, getting back on our win streak. Hopefully we can move up to Plat 1. But alright, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later.